Longtime fans of the show should be familiar with the lender formerly known as Sue Pullen, and I'm pleased to announce that she's back, fresh off a rebrand and ready to help as Sue Mackey. Sue is a certified mortgage advisor at Fairway Independent Mortgage, an equal housing lender who focuses on finding the right product for you and your needs. She has over 20 years of experience helping thousands of homeowners. Whether it's purchasing, refinancing, or even a reverse mortgage, Sue will help. Sue's licensed in 36 states now, so reach out and let Sue Mackey it happen for you. The best way to reach her is just give her a call at 520-977-7904 or in an email, spullen@fairwaymc.com. Fairway Independent Mortgage has an MLS number of 2289. Sue Mackey has an MLS number of 206048. That email again, spullen@fairwaymc.com, and that phone number is 520-977-7904. Shoot Sue an email and let her know she needs to update that address.
You are listening to an entertainment program put together by a company called Financial Ineptitude. Anything said on this show is not an endorsement or professional advice. Would you really want to tell a court of law you were suing us because you thought taking financial advice from two idiots on a podcast put out by Financial Ineptitude was a good idea? Really? Clown hat, smiley face.
Are we recording the show? So
That's
what we're doing?
I mean, we could do the show. I mean, I thought we were doing karaoke.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
That one again?
Hello and welcome to the China Shop, everyone. Get your asses inside. It's not karaoke. It's time for Two Bulls in a China Shop. It's the first time I've ever said it that way.
Yeah.
I'm Shopkeeper Dan. With me, as always, is Kyle, creator of financialineptitude.com. Kyle, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. Mostly because of M period challenge. That was about the only bright point in my day today.
You've been rocking those.
I know as soon as I take it out of sim, though, it's going to be it's going to go the other way. But I don't know.
Kyle, I
3
think
weeks in a row, 4 weeks in a row, maybe then I will try it.
Just get an Apex eval just for M period challenge.
That is an excellent idea.
Cost you what? $60, $40,
$30.
$30.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why not?
Get to 25K. Just do it.
Why not? Okay.
Just do it.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Oh, fantastic. We got through that. Come on to the shop with us today, folks. Sit back, relax, hedge against the rage machine. We'd like to welcome any new listeners just joining us. We're here smashing our way through a complete set of fine china, sharing those ever-growing strategies for maximizing gains and cutting losses. If you are new to the shop and stock trading in general, you can always check out our knowledge and resource centers on financialineptitude.com, or you can give one of our many beginner trading episodes a listen. We'll have all those links for you down in the episode description. But the best place to be is get your ass over to our Discord server. I get on there every day with a bunch of really amazing, awesome people. It's totally free. No paid special access areas. Fuck that shite. Only thing we ask one thing when you join that Discord, Kyle. Kyle, what is that one thing we ask them?
No feet pics. That is the only thing.
No feet pics.
And as a thank you for not sending me feet pics, we will send you smashable swag. It's straight from the shop. Just need a mailing address without feet.
Without feet. Oh, this would be a lot less funnier if you were actually into feet.
Oh, shit. Hang on. My mic setting looks like it's really low.
Oh, yeah. I can hear you a lot better now.
Sorry. Where were we at?
All right. Yes. So as a reward for not sending feet pics, we'll send you some Smash It Yourself swag straight from the China Shop.
Shop.
Where we have a really wonderful time. A lot of great, amazing people. Speaking of great, amazing people, Kyle, any show news, exciting stuff coming up?
Oh, yes. Before that, oh, damn it. I did want to say something about the Discord. Just, I don't think we've ever really put it out there, but you and I have been getting on there every morning at 8 o'clock. And if anybody wants to join us for our morning planning, we get in there, we talk about levels, we do some DOM replay, some stuff to get us set for the day. It's been helping me a lot.
Yeah.
Even though you may not be able to tell from this week.
Yeah. 8 o'clock Central. It's 6 a.m. my time.
Yes, sorry. 8 o'clock Central. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. But as far as show news goes, let's see. We've got coming up next week is Walter Holmes. He is the creator of the Wall Street Wiz stock market simulator and also just a general champion of education. It was a really fun conversation with him. Nice elderly guy guy from Philadelphia.
Nice.
He was recording in the middle of a thunderstorm, so there may be some. If you hear some crashes, it's not him falling over. Oh, let's see what do we got after that. After that, we've got Tony Pollock. He is also a trader. He told me the story about how when he tried to go pro, he basically lost everything to the point where he's maxing out credit cards. And I think we can all relate to the journey that he went through.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you got to lose before you win.
Yeah. But he has he does some courses and some other stuff. I'd like to have him back on, I think, another time, maybe for a roundtable on just the idea of being a better loser. That's something that he's talked about quite a bit.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So I'll have to reach out to him, see if I can set that up. Other than that, the first episode of The Optional Experience with Eric Smolinski and Penny Lane Blaine came out this was that Thursday. Next one should be in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Nice. Very nice. Good stuff there too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we got some good people on the docket here coming up.
Yeah. This has been such an amazing journey, and it continues. And I'm so glad we get these amazing people. I don't know how it happened. It's just like magic.
I know, right?
Couldn't be your hard work, Kyle. It's just magic.
No. We just put a name on a list, and when people sign up, it's insane how much these people want to talk to people.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Speaking of talking to people, we've got an uptight, upbeat, upsetting episode for you today. Lots of market moving news, plenty of stocks on the radar, and brighter futures than an actor's residual check in the era of streaming.
Okay, I thought I saw some headlines. Is this of like people getting negative checks? How the fuck is that possible?
Yes. The actor Camille McFadden from KC Undercover on the Disney Channel got some negative residuals.
Does that mean he owes them money?
They deducted it from his other residuals. He netted $2.77.
Wow.
For the month.
Is that why they're on strike?
One of the reasons, yeah. The lady who plays Bev on Reservation Dogs shared hers. She got paid 3 cents.
Oh my God. Wow.
For the streaming on Reservation Dogs.
Fuck. You know what this is going to mean?
My Disney puts are going to pay out?
No, this means that there's going to be a lot more commercials on the streaming services coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to start paying the talent. That means
I
that we're going to have to too.
I just figured they were going to go to AI actors.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Bring back peak Arnold Schwarzenegger. Give me some 80s movies. I'm all in.
I'm all in.
I'll sign up for that service.
Oh, yeah. I spent way too long watching those videos where the guy does the Arnold impression and he does it over Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
So it's Arnold and Stallone.
Yeah,
spent way too long doing that. Oh, God. Anyway.
Could have been an astronaut or some shit.
Some shit. Be the first one to fuck an alien. Okay, reach out to us, folks. We do love your messages and comments on Twitter and Discord, even Facebook occasionally. We got the link to that, all those stuff in the episode description. Or maybe it's just the Discord. I don't know. I can never remember.
It's all there.
If you're old school, you can send us an email to 2bulls@financialineptitude.com. That's the number 2bulls, 2BULLS at financialineptitude.com. Maybe you got a hot stock tip. Maybe you want to tell us about a great trade you just made. Or maybe some kind old man managed to help you overcome your homeless situation, gave you some training and a job at their company, and now some evil ex-employee wants your help bankrupting the place. It doesn't matter. We just love it when you reach out.
Damn, I thought for sure you were going the Ice Cube movie where he's hunted in the woods. Like he's a homeless dude and they throw him out there and try to hunt him. But no, turned on the end.
No, I never saw that one. That sounds great.
Oh, what is it, Ice Cube or Ice Tea? I always confuse the two.
Well, they're both chilly.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was informed that that maybe last week's was a little too niche. I don't know. Last week's.
Well,
did we get any responses?
Jeremy did send us a message asking us to take a look at a couple of stock tickers, Ford and RTX, which we can look at those when we get to the bet area. But I asked him while he was chatting if he had any guesses, and he said no idea. Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs. And then when I gave him the answer, he was pissed that it was not a movie.
It is a movie. You gave him the wrong answer.
I did?
The clue was, like, you get one taste of delicious, delicious human meat. None of this stuff ever satisfies you ever again for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what Charlie says to Dee when they're snacking on the
And what's the next
cheesecakes.
line? When she says, Charlie, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, ridiculous, D? Because that's basically the plot of Jaws 4.
Oh my God. Okay. Fair enough. You went real deep on that one.
Maybe I was cheating. I was rewatching Always Sunny, and that scene came on, and I was like, oh, that's a fun way to describe Jaws 4.
Fair enough.
You get one taste of delicious, delicious human meat. None of this stuff ever satisfies you ever again for the rest of your life.
Man, maybe next time I'll have to do it from Jaws' perspective.
You just go into your favorite restaurant and hear a million times.
It's the only place where you can get white meat because you're on a strict diet.
You are on a strict diet, none of that dark meat.
Oh, God. Okay, should we move on to talk about the bet?
Just trying to celebrate the 4th of July. Let's talk about the bet.
There is no reason to be sad, Dan, because we had a good pick. Although Random had an amazing pick. So,
what?
Yeah. You don't remember? Random picked GPK, the stock that was right at the bottom.
Holding?
Yeah, it was basically testing the bottom of a upward channel.
I do remember.
Yeah. So it opened the week at 23.77 and closed Friday at 24.32. So that left Random with $484.21. We started with 470 something, I think. We went long Palantir. Filled our long at 16.20 on Monday. We're targeting a fair value gap. Rotated near our entries for most of the day until Friday when it closed at 17.81. Our total for the week, Dan?
Yeah.
526.48.
Bam!
Suck a dick, Random.
That was one of your picks,
so
wasn't
sweet.
It?
That was. But I was basically I made up everything I lost from the previous week's pick.
Yeah, well done.
If you recall, I gave up pretty much everything.
Oh, I recall.
Yeah, 10% stop. Yeah, actually, your stop was perfect. It barely even got close to it.
Oh, which stop?
On Palantir, you had it at 15.80. I think it bottomed out at like 16.
Oh, hey, that's a win for me.
16 even. Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Hey, we're starting to get good. Not good, but we're starting to get not bad at this.
Dan, we won. We won the month.
Fucking hey, we broke the streak.
We are champions. Yes. Now it's nothing but the trend is broken. Look out, guys.
Is it a coincidence?
You better back the winning horses.
Is it a coincidence that we've gone back into a bull market this month as well?
I mean, it's been a bull market. We haven't been doing well.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's talk about some news.
Yeah, let's get there.
Dow drops deep on moving inflation, COVID frustration, war damnation. We're just bringing you the fucking news. You gotta recognize the game if you don't wanna lose. We're just two bulls trading information.
Yeah, we are.
Rioters raiding, insider trading, taxes are raising, bills on the hill. We got a crypto mill. No, they ain't growing weed. When the Fed speaks today, it's some shit we don't need.
Sing it, Dan.
Two bulls trading information.
What?
Two bulls trading information.
I'm inclined to agree.
Two bulls trading information.
That is accurate. Very accurate. What information? All right. What should we start with here? Maybe just general market stuff. I've got like basically the snapshot for the week. Kind of talks about all the big news that hit.
Yeah, the Fed inflation measure. I mean, it was FOMC this week.
Yeah, we had FOMC. They raised it a quarter bit. We had some economic data on Friday, PCE, that showed inflation continuing to ease.
Yep.
Core prices also eased from 0.3 rise in May. Let's see. The employment cost index for the second quarter slowed to 1% from 1.2%. And consumer outlooks is continuing to brighten thanks to the still robust labor market. Consumer sentiment from University of Michigan is at a 22-month high of 71.6 in July.
Whoa.
Is that measuring euphoria by any chance?
Yeah. I'm looking at the fear greed index on
I know.
CNN Business.
Yeah.
Extreme greed.
Let's see. We also had a bunch of earnings reports that came out this week too. ExxonMobil and Procter & Gamble on Friday. Exxon fell 1.2 as they reported a miss, but Procter & Gamble smashed it. So a lot of this is still talking about. We talked about the Goldilocks zone last week. That economist is saying that everything is kind of like lining up in. It's like it looks like they might actually hit that
Hit the soft landing.
soft landing. Yeah. So it looks like it still seems to be that kind of sentiment. Yeah. So that's pretty much the majority of the economic data that came out.
Yeah, I definitely had one on the Fed and the PCE index slowing. Spending's increased, specifically on like new trucks and recreational products and vehicles.
And another reason to be bearish on automakers.
Personal income ticked up 0.4%, which is not what they want to see.
No.
By the way,
nope.
I have an article specifically titled "U.S. Paychecks Aren't Growing as Quickly. That's Good for the Fed, but Not for Workers."
Yeah. I mean, basically what we're learning here is that the rich, if they want to stay rich, have to keep everybody else poor.
Yeah.
Right? Like you need the gradient. You can't have rich people without poor people. So sorry, guys. I guess we're just stuck.
we don't want to even out that curve. No.
Yeah, no, that's communism.
We'll see. So it's weird and wacky, but it is what the Fed is trying to do. Is part of what they're trying to do is keep wage growth from getting out of hand because it's part of inflation.
Yeah, but
now it's part of inflation all of a sudden.
Like we talked about last week, though, the companies all refinanced all their debt and all the interest rates were at all-time lows. Like they don't have the need for money yet. The Fed raising interest rates is probably not going to do anything and not start hurting corporations or companies until they have to start taking out new loans.
Yeah. It's just going to hurt people like us who have to get a mortgage.
Exactly. Thank you, Fed.
Hey, thanks, Fed.
Oh.
Yeah. What else you got?
Let's see. I got one other story here that kind of caught my eye. Apparently, China is asking brokers for advice on how to boost stocks.
They should call up Iceland.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And I was just trying to think of what they're like. What are you trying to accomplish here, China? No, it says they consulted security firms for possible measures to boost stocks amid growing signs they're seeking to restore investor confidence. I have an idea, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think maybe not going after CEOs of your successful companies might have something to do with that.
Kyle,
I'm just saying.
Unrelated.
Causing
Alibaba
to go on. Yeah. Squashing the ant deal. There was a lot of retail that was trying to make some money on those trades too.
So tell me, how much did you lose on the ant?
Oh, I was already out. I got all out of Baba. I actually sold that one at the top. That was one of my better trades.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But you're right. That was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. That's some good advice, Kyle. Hopefully China, if you're listening.
The other advice I would offer up is to not pick a fight with your biggest trading partner.
the country whose debt you own.
Yes, us.
Yeah, what would happen if it was if we just said, you know what, China, we don't feel like paying you back.
The problem is nobody would want to borrow money from us ever again.
Or loan us money.
Yeah. Our word is all we have, Dan.
Yeah,
you gotta live by that.
Gotta live by your word. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Word is bond. All right. But yeah, so I kind of caught my eye. China's out there asking brokers for how they can make their stock market better.
That's fucking funny.
Well, stop interfering with it. Maybe that's just something you can try.
So have you tried free market capitalism, China?
Yeah.
It's done pretty good for our stock market. Once we put some guidelines and guardrails in place.
Right.
It wasn't real great in 1929, but we learned some lessons.
Yeah.
Built better, built forward.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all written down. You can just copy it. You copy everything else we do.
You got yeah, so we just need some American company to build a factory in China that manufactures stock traders,
Yeah.
and
Or
then they'll know how to do
podcast.
it. There you go. There you go.
God, we're gonna be canceled in
Staying
China.
staying in Asia. Oh yeah, they don't let us there over there.
No, probably. Well, they used to.
Well, yeah, but then I sent some Winnie the Pooh feet pics to some government officials, and
Are they still attached?
staying over in Asia, it looks like India has noticed that semiconductors are a big deal.
Good on you, India.
They're trying to get everybody to start building their semiconductors in India.
That's smart of them.
It's very smart of them.
India's been making some real solid moves lately. Like they've been getting a lot bigger into like steel production and like the components and stuff that feed that industry, like electrodes and that kind of stuff. They actually make some decent products.
Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had the CEOs of Micron, Cadence, Applied Materials, and AMD all up on stage with him. CEOs of Micron and Cadence and senior execs from AMD and Applied Materials at a big India semiconductor event. They called it Semicon India.
Nice.
Yeah,
a lot of cons out there, huh?
So they've greenlit a $10 billion incentive program to get for the semiconductor industry that they've opened up to foreign firms as well.
Nice. Yeah, India's a lot more friendly with foreign investment, aren't they?
Yes. And AMD's already said it plans to put about $400 million in India over the next 5 years, including a new campus in Bangalore that they're going to make the company's largest design center.
The only thing I don't like about this is that India gets a lot of their basic raw materials from China.
Mm-hmm.
So China still has a pretty big hand in a lot of the stuff that comes out of that, out of their production lines.
Right.
And that's the biggest blow to their quality controls.
Yeah.
But they also managed to put a lander on Mars for like $3 million, which is pretty fucking impressive.
Right. Right. Like we used a drone to go up as high as we could, and it dropped another drone, went up higher.
It's almost like when the boys were trying to in South Park when they're trying to get Wozniak back to the moon. They go to Mexico. They're like, "We'll do it for $20." Like, oh, what? Okay,
sweet. That episode was amazing. Just that last shot of the dead whale on the moon.
Yeah, no sound.
Foxconn was there too.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, the chairman of Foxconn. Yeah, apparently, the challenges in India they're the same stuff that that guy Howard, what's his name, was telling us about. I'm so good with names.
Oh yeah, Vanderland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harold Vanderland. That it's parceled out. All the different areas are different. They need all this labor and capital, which hasn't yet materialized to set up shop.
Mm-hmm.
With all of the fragmentation, the policies aren't consistent when it comes to like tariffs and bottlenecks. As
right.
why why companies haven't been rushing in already.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think they got like 20 political parties up there and like just as many like foreign languages. I think that's why most of the population does learn English, just so they can communicate with each other.
That's part of it, right?
Yeah.
But you know how many fucking engineers they produce in India?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not shocked at all to be like, oh, AMD, they're gonna start designing all their chips in India. Well,
right. That's not shocking.
Now, you know what? Now they don't have to pay to relocate all those engineers.
Right.
And guess what? We don't get those immigrants. We don't get those high earners coming over here anymore. And that sweet tax money. Damn.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can't have it all.
Yes.
Also,
yes, we can, Kyle.
Don't get those jobs either.
Are you an American? The fuck can't have it all.
Yeah, as long as it's cheap. Grandpa always said you can't have everything. Even if you could, where would you put it all?
Where'd you put it all?
All right. Anything else for general news here?
No.
I think it's time we hear about one of our old favorites. Maybe the lovely Sue Pullen.
Whoa!
But not Sue Pullen, rebranded.
Sue Mackey.
Longtime fans of the show should be familiar with the lender formerly known as Sue Pullen, and I'm pleased to announce that she's back, fresh off a rebrand and ready to help as Sue Mackey. Sue is a certified mortgage advisor at Fairway Independent Mortgage, an equal housing lender who focuses on finding the right product for you and your needs. She has over 20 years of experience helping thousands of homeowners. Whether it's purchasing, refinancing, or even a reverse mortgage, Sue will help. Sue's licensed in 36 states now, so reach out and let Sue Mackey it happen for you. The best way to reach her is just give her a call at 520-977-7904 or in an email, spullen@fairwaymc.com. Fairway Independent Mortgage has an MLS number of 2289. Sue Mackey has an MLS number of 206048. That email again, spullen@fairwaymc.com, and that phone number is 520-977-7904. Shoot Sue an email and let her know she needs to update that address. Whew. Man, haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, good to hear from Sue. She just did my mortgage.
I know. She did a great job, too.
You're telling me. Holy shit.
Where are the rates at now compared to where you got it?
Over a percentage higher.
She was over. She was. I was talking to her when she was trying to lock it in. She was like, I don't know, should I lock this in or not? It's like, well, what's the best case scenario? What's the worst case scenario? I think you have your answer.
Yeah. Yeah, when she was messaging me and Jamie Lynn, that was it. I was like, there's no downside to locking it in.
Yeah.
Just do it right now.
Yeah.
Lock it. Anyway.
Let's play a song and talk about some stocks.
Yeah.
Stock time! Now it's talk about stocks time. Looking for setups, it's still not advice. Big moves, fresh news and earnings. All that we're saying, it's still not advice. Stock time!
Please don't sue us.
Well, have you been paying any attention to what the FTC's been doing?
No.
And I'm not talking about trying to stop the Microsoft acquisition of Activision. No, they're actually been going after Amazon. They've been trying to target them for a massive antitrust lawsuit to try to break up their $1.2 trillion empire.
Whoa.
Yes.
The Federal Trade Commission. Okay, what's the reasoning there?
It's focusing on a few key elements of their business practices, the company's subscription service like Amazon Prime, policies that allegedly prevent third-party merchants from selling their products at lower prices on competing websites, and policies the FTC argues forces merchants to use Amazon's logistics and advertising services, according to Politico.
Wow. You know, I used to have that.
Yes. Yeah. So I was curious to hear what your thoughts were on this here.
Okay, so back to maybe 2013, 2014, 2015, I started a product buying and reselling business on Amazon, made a couple bucks. I was going around, Tucson turned out, Southern Arizona was a test market for 99-cent only stores. So they would buy up goods and dump them super cheap. They'd like name brand just to gauge interest, to be like, oh, how's this tattoo sunblock? Like, how fast does it sell? So I would just go in and I'd find undervalued products. Anyway, regardless. I listed them and sold them. Amazon was my business partner. They slowly drove me out of business by making their costs and fees a little bit higher, made all my margins tighter till even buying something that I can sell for $10 online and I can buy it for $1.07.
Still not viable.
It was like shrinking my margin to the point where it's like I have to sell 800 of these to make it worth my while.
Oh, wow.
They really, and you know what? Because this is my supposition, but what it felt like to me was Amazon was doing the same thing 99-cent only was, but they were letting other people go out, buy the products, list them, and then whatever's selling really, really good, they push out all the third-party sellers and start selling their version.
Oh, interesting.
And if you do want to still be a third-party seller, You have to pay you have to pay them to push and advertise and get your stuff to the top of the bucket, the buy it now bucket,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like
Yep.
you gotta do everything their way through them. Otherwise, you're not going to make money on their site. They're going to route that order to either their own or a different third-party seller.
Well, Elizabeth Warren has your back. She's one of the people who's been repeatedly calling for the marketplace and retail divisions to be spun off. And I made the comment when I found this story, because I think we're talking pre-recording. Like, whenever I hear Elizabeth Warren talk about anything economics related, it always sounds ridiculous. Like she doesn't know what she's talking about. But when she makes a good point, I gotta give it to her. She said that it's unfair for the company to control the leading marketplace while also selling its own products there.
Wow, I didn't even read the
So,
story.
yeah, that's a really good point.
Well, the analogy I've made to people in the past is that I started to feel like I was setting up my table to sell stuff inside of Walmart.
Yeah.
And then,
Right, yes,
so the more money
exactly.
I made, the more likely Walmart was going to be like, hey, what's that guy selling? What can we get it for?
Yeah.
All right, set up our
Mhm.
table next to him for even cheaper. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Kick you away from the prime space.
Oh, we're going to move your table in the back. The fee for having your table here just got a little higher. Shit. I got to be back
Yeah.
by the eggs and butter. God damn
it. Well, I'm trying to see if there's a deadline on this. I think they're still expecting changes to be coming up, even up until the 11th hour, they said. But it doesn't have an actual date on here. It's just something to keep on the watch for, because I think this might actually happen. I think they have a good argument for this one.
Yeah. Who competes with Amazon in that home delivery market?
Now Walmart does.
I remember,
I think, right? Chewy does for pet food.
No, you've got individual stores, but like to be the market.
Yeah, nobody does like everything like this except
the
maybe
marketplace.
Walmart. But I don't even. Does Walmart deliver?
I don't know if Walmart delivers yet.
Oh no, but they won't. I don't think they sell third-party people.
Walmart will sell third-party stuff online. Yeah,
this would be like if Walmart owned eBay or Etsy, and yeah, like you said, took your blueprints and then gave it off to Mexico.
Yeah, right. The other crazy thing we were talking about the UPS strike here at my house, and how that had the potential to really grind a lot of businesses to a halt, right? Like same thing as in the 50s, like with the truckers strike. What are you going to do? And then I realized, oh shit, this is why Amazon's got their own fleet of delivery.
Exactly.
UPS strikes. You still order from Amazon,
right? Yeah, it's going to be quite the empire.
Yeah,
that's the closest thing to Taco Bell we have from Demolition Man.
Right. If Taco Bell buys Amazon, look out.
I know. All right. What else you got for stock news?
I've got a couple different stories we can talk about. What's his ass face?
Zuckerberg.
Which could mean, yeah, you got it.
Good guess.
He may be taunting Elon Musk with a cage match, but Meta going up this week actually brought him back above Warren Buffett.
Oh wow, yeah, Meta's been on a tear.
Yeah. It has.
So does this mean Threads is doing well? Because Yellow Man, our favorite correspondent,
our in-house researcher.
Yeah, we need to give him some more work probably.
Yeah,
he did an informal poll at work, and it was pretty much 100% no to using Threads.
Yeah, I heard about it. I downloaded the app, but when I opened it to sign up, I realized I hate Meta, so I deleted it.
I don't even like using their Messenger app.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the other story about Zuckerberg. That more than half of their users have already left the app.
Oh, well, maybe they're bots.
Only when they're selling it.
Yeah.
So I guess like 100 million people signed up, and then half of them just left. So they're trying to come up with ways to get those people back.
More emojis.
That's got to be it.
That's Apple did the iPhone 7 or 8.
Crazy enough, the Zuckerberg highlighted that the company's releasing an AI model called Llama 2. and that's going to be made freely available for commercial use to any developers whose services have fewer than 700 million users.
Oh wow. Hey, we fall into that.
Yeah. So I'm actually, this is something Meta's doing that I'm like perked my ears up. Like, wait,
Yeah, I'm interested.
oh, an AI model I can fuck around with even for commercial use. Okay.
Wonder how good it is.
Well, it's genius, and I thought this is what ChatGPT was doing. Llama 2, they're gonna anybody whose services have fewer than 700 million users. So they're basically going to have the world beta test it, make it better,
Yep.
and then they can turn the tap off whenever they want.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But before they do, I want to play with it.
Yeah, they get everybody addicted to it and then turn it off.
And be like, oh, did you want to use that for commercial purposes? Yeah, it'd be $2 billion, please.
Let's see. What do I got? I got a story about Intel.
Okay.
They have raised some eyebrows. They declared that the personal computer slump is over, and the second half of 2023 is going to show its long-awaited comeback is underway.
Wait, is there a personal computer slump that I missed?
Yeah, I think after COVID happened, everybody basically upgraded all their machines, and now we're finally getting to the point where they need to do it again.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, I think I did build this machine in 2020.
Yep, exactly. I'm pretty sure
But
that's when I built mine too.
I don't feel any need to upgrade.
No, I don't
This thing-
really
thing's a
either. But
beast.
other people, some people like to do it a lot sooner than we do. No, he's expecting.
People who played new video games and not StarCraft 2.
Yeah. CEO Pat Gensinger said inventory of those components is now back to normal levels, prompting customers to resume orders, and he's expecting sustained recovery in the year's final 6 months for that side of the business. And the latest numbers and the reaction are, quote, indicative of that turning point for the company, Gensinger said Friday in an interview on Bloomberg Television. Quote, it's nice bouncing off the bottom. We still have a long way to go, end quote. So this is a day after they surprised with second quarter profits and bullish sales forecasts for the current period that topped estimates. It was up 6% as of midday yesterday. Biggest rally since March 29th. Yep.
Impressive.
Yeah, so maybe Intel's finally turning the corner.
Yeah.
I wonder if the guys over at ChangeBridge still listen to us. If they do, I'm curious if they still got their short on. Was that the one that they were shorting, or was that Big Blue, IBM?
IBM is when they were shorting.
Ah, that's right. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if they're still holding that.
I don't know. I haven't looked at IBM in forever.
Yeah, me neither.
What's it even doing?
They probably got out of that a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Pulling up the chart. I mean, I hope they did.
Oh, I'm sure he did. All right. What else? You got anything else for stock news?
I got a couple things. One, it's not publicly traded, but I really wanted to talk about Subway, the sandwich shop.
Oh, yes. Wait, is this the story about the sub?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. What's the story about the sub?
Oh, well, one of the locations got in trouble for changing their sign to say that their subs don't implode.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think it was an unfortunate timing issue.
Yeah.
They probably weren't aware of the sub that imploded off the coast.
Of course they were. Why else would they use the word implode?
I mean, maybe that's a fear. You don't know what people are dealing with and wherever this location was.
Kyle, you've met people. You ask the average person what happens to a submarine, they'll say it explodes.
Do they really?
You're a Navy man. You just happen to have the burden of knowledge.
I'm
saying
it depends.
If you go out on the street and you get average people.
It depends on whether or not your battery banks explode or not. Really.
Anyway, no. The story is Subway has announced that they are offering $50,000 in gift cards if you legally change your first name to Subway. Now, this was a joke on the TV show Community about 10, 12 years ago, maybe even 15.
I don't think this is the first time this has happened.
Oh, they've done tattoo stuff.
I don't mean Subway. I mean just in general, a company trying to get someone to change their name. I swear that's happened before.
Well, here's what really got me about it is they're going to select one winner, meaning many people will change their name legally to Subway.
Yeah.
And then they'll select one winner, pay $750 to cover the cost of the name change, and then give them gift cards. which no word on whether or not they expire.
Oh God, that would suck. You gotta eat $50,000 worth of Subway in like 6 months. Oh, it sounds like a living
Right.
hell.
That led me down this weird rabbit hole of
Can
like,
we
wait,
can we
can
get
we
Jared to change his name?
Jared Fogle, the pedophile spokesman for Subway?
Yeah, fucking staff him in a chair and make him
You
eat
mean-
Subways for the rest of his life.
You mean Subway Fogle?
Yes.
He should enter. He
Uh-huh.
should enter.
Mhm.
He should enter. There's some good articles. It looks Subway is up for sale because one of the founders died, so it may be bought and become part of a public company. We'll find out.
You think they take $50,000 worth of free sandwiches and as collateral?
Only
One
one
way
way
to-
to find out.
Parlay a win.
And then, real quick before we move on, I did have one last thing. Bloomberg did a survey 5 years ago, opinion survey on Tesla owners,
Mhm.
and they followed up and reached out to them all again recently, and found out that everybody who sold their Tesla in the survey listed disapproval of Elon Musk as the top reason for selling their car.
Wow.
Unhappy with Tesla's brand perception was the second. The third. So the top three were disapproval of Elon Musk, concerns about quality of service, and unhappy with Tesla's brand perception.
Okay. Quality of service is, I think,
That's
reasonable.
fine.
Yeah.
Right. 18.7%. Yeah, 1 out of 5 people, they're like, it's not the quality. I didn't like the service. Okay.
Yeah. But
Well-
I don't like the CEO. They're, what? Okay.
And the brand
You know-
perception,
Problem is,
Yeah,
you've
people-
already supported it. Like it's
they
too
like
late
the
to-
car.
Yeah.
It's too late to take his money away.
Yeah. You can't take his money back after you've already given it to him. Just
No.
You
If
like
I
the car?
sell a used car,
yeah. Elon Musk is not buying it back. When I saw that headline, I was worried that he was doing something with the autopilot mode for people trying to sell and like driving them somewhere else.
oh God.
All right. So not as bad as I thought.
Not as bad as you thought. Yeah.
All right. Let's hit some crypto and get moving.
I got some crypto in my wallet, hanging out on my Ethereum blockchain. Yeah, I got some crypto in my wallet, some Doja Sushi Polka Dot NFT, decentralized, anonymized, fabulous cryptocurrency.
Well, I've got some good news. Well, sort of a mixed bag, I guess you could say, for Sam Bankman-Fried.
Okay.
Yeah, he's facing a lot of charges. He was originally
two.
indicted on 8 charges related to illegal campaign finance activity in December. He's personally given millions of dollars to Democratic politicians, including 2020 campaign for Joe Biden. So the DOJ has actually decided to drop those charges.
Well, good luck getting that money back.
Yeah. The reason for dropping this is kind of interesting. The government,
Suspicious?
well, so the government's been trying to get the Bahamas to extradite Sam Bankman-Fried so he can come, face court here in the U.S.
Wait, he's still in the Bahamas.
Yes. Oh, yes. This is part of an
Oh,
extradition deal.
Shit! I didn't realize that. I
the
thought we had
Bahamas-
him.
The Bahamas were not going to extradite him on the campaign contributions counts. So the government, in order to keep up with their treaty obligations with the Bahamas, has decided to not proceed to trial on those counts. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a mixed bag because he's still charged with 7 counts in relation to wire and securities frauds as well as money laundering. So,
right.
yeah, a little mixed bag there.
Wow. Wait. So I'm assuming it was the whole stack of charges.
They went through the whole stack and they said, you know what, we don't believe in these ones. We're not going to extradite him if you charge him with this. And the government said, okay, we agree.
So the Bahamas were like, yeah, he did all this illegal money laundering shit, but you also want to get him on some politics stuff. So fuck it, he's staying.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it probably has to do with whatever the extradite or whatever the word
Extradition
is, extradition treaty has in there. I mean, that may be something that may be a non-starter. Like we don't, you know what I mean?
Right. It all, that makes a lot more sense. Like
Yeah.
it's about some language bullshit in the treaty. They're like, "Ooh, if we
Yeah.
give him this guy, then we're
Right.
we're letting him walk all over us. Look at the treaty. This is what it specifically says."
Plus, they probably have a lot of other rich people there that maybe
Ooh.
like to hang out and don't want to get
Look,
extradited.
I
for
did a
some
lot
other
of
things.
illegal campaign contributions in my day. I don't want to leave the Bahamas.
Right, right.
No. I don't like Bankman-Fried, but fuck that.
Other news in the trial is Bankman-Fried is now under a gag order to not speak about the case, which is something he's not honored recently.
I mean, it's good advice in general.
Yeah, his Kaplan says to the defendant, I'm very mindful of his First Amendment rights. I'm very mindful of the government's interest here, which I take very seriously. And I say to the defendant, Mr. Bankman-Fried, you better take it seriously too.
Yikes.
Yeah, so things, could be worse for him, but not looking good.
But he's in the Bahamas, so he's kind of hard to shut up.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Yeah. All right, you got anything for crypto?
Yes. There's a stablecoin bill in the House that
Oh, it made it to the House.
yeah. It's left committee,
Okay.
the House Financial Services Committee, and moved the bill to the floor for a vote. Every Democrat voted not to move it out of committee, so it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But we've got one.
We have a bill at least.
And none of the details in the story, none of the details of the bill come out other than the quote from Maxine Waters saying it promotes a race to the bottom by creating 58 different licenses, basically allowing like Meta or Walmart to issue their own stable coin.
We do not. Okay.
So it's probably going to get shot down.
Do you remember, we've talked a lot about the gold rush days, right?
Yeah.
I remember how some of those mining camps used to work, where you wouldn't get paid actual money. You get paid in like the mining company's
company store.
Yeah. And then you had to go shop at their marked up store. Yeah. I could see Walmart or somebody trying to pay people in their stable coin, quote unquote.
One of my favorite songs from my childhood is Tennessee Ernie Ford's 16 Tons.
Oh,
and the refrain in that song is Saint Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Oh, that sounds.
And he's talking about how he has to work 7 days a week to pay for his goddamn food because he buys it at the company store.
Yeah, yeah. So I could see why they maybe would be flagging that.
Well, right, that's right up there with Cuba and being like, "Oh, you want to get paid in Bitcoin?" Sure.
Right. Yeah, but at least they don't control Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh God, yeah. So, on the surface it appears like we're closer, but we're not actually any closer.
Well, at least they're talking about it, which means they're taking it seriously. So, I mean, that's progress in some shape.
Yeah. So, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's call it that.
Yeah, I'll call it that.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I gotta tie my shoe.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna.
Hey, I wasn't ready.
Fucking missed. God damn it! You're 3 feet away.
Oh. Okay. All right. Fine. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay,
there we go. There we go. Right. What was your good?
Lord.
You dead bastard.
Oh, it's hard finding a good for this week. I think it comes to Thursday. The way I traded on Thursday, and I traded without emotions. I took a couple stops. It did not bother me in the slightest. It was just a thing that happened, and then I was able to still stay in the right mindset, catch a really good trade, offset those losses, and then some, end with a really good day. Just everything that I want in trading. And I'm not really sure how I got into that mindset. I think it might have had something to do with something that I talked to Tony Pollock about, where we were discussing like just reflecting on like what's the worst that can happen in order to better accept the risk. So I did a lot of that reflection, I think on Wednesday evening before the trading session. So I might have to incorporate some more of that. It was like, oh, what happens if I hit my max drawdown? What happens if I blow this account? What happens if I blow my trading account?
Yeah.
What happens to me? What's the worst case thing that happens? I get a job. Okay. Makes it a lot less scary when you think of it in those terms, I think.
I agree. Oh, yeah.
So I got to do more of that, I think.
Yeah, I agree. That's wonderful, wonderful. Good being able to access that master trader's mindset, being able to pull back from the emotionality.
Whatever. I mean, I didn't have any of them to even start the day. That's what was so great about it. And like, once you do that once, like you want to be there.
Yeah,
So now I got to chase that dragon, find that, get that high again.
yeah, yeah.
What was your good?
You know what? My good was on the. Ooh, let's see. I highlighted. I thought it was gonna. I thought it was on the FOMC. No, I guess it. I guess it was yesterday. I made a very nice trade. In my journal, I wrote trend day bearish, resetting charts. Came across a large volume profile ledge on the 30-day area and a key structure point that the selling was heading towards. Yeah, that's right. It was. It was Thursday. The big, huge sell off, and I
Yeah.
wasn't even trading. I was redoing my charts, resetting up my layout on the 3 monitors, trying to
Hmm.
put my DOM and the most important, the chart that I find most useful, all on the main screen.
Right.
And I was like, I need some longer time frame stuff over here, and I was setting it up. And when I did, I noticed this huge ledge, so I took a long. It was a fade, and ended up being a 25-point trade.
Beautiful.
Yeah, really. And it was, there was like no emotion. It was literally just looking at the charts, at the distribution, caught the key area, saw the reactivity on the DOM, entered, no emotion, just like boom.
It's funny as I had a trade like that on Thursday too, but I had to do it in sim because I had already started my afternoon celebrations a little early. I
So
was
now that you said that, it's reminding me, and I should have put this in my journal and I didn't. My first thought was, I'm going to sim trade this.
Mhm.
And my next thought was, why?
Mm. See, I was the other way. I was, I'm going to take this live, and then my next thought was, you are not
You're
in the
you're
right state of mind.
you're not in the mindset.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
trade this sim. Oh, that's
Right,
funny.
right. And it was that is funny. It was like, okay, this is in an Apex account. I'm trying to get funded, so I'm not risking any money.
Yeah,
This is a really awesome setup. Even if the trend continues, this is where the fade happens.
right, right.
And so it's like, why am I gonna do it in sim when I can, what my stop was 5 6 points. I
Hmm.
put a 6 point stop on it.
Yep.
Like it's like, okay, all right,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, I would like to take this risk live, please. Thank you,
Well done, man.
thank you.
Oh, great
Well,
day.
what was your bad?
Okay, what I wrote down here was bad day, good day, worst day. Uh, which basically sums up my week. Started off weak, had a good day to recover, had a bad day after that, FOMC. And I think FOMC is probably going to be my bad. Trading in the morning, just nothing
Mm,
was happening. We took a couple losses. I cut at, instead of taking 3R loss on that day, I stopped at 1.5. And I said, you know what, I'll come back after the FOMC announcement and try to trade that. Because I've got, another 1.5R units. I won't exceed that. And I stuck to that plan, but I really probably had no business trying to trade that, and I probably could have stopped after the second trade instead of taking the third one.
yeah,
So yeah, probably not the best plan. I don't know. I mean, I at least approached it with a good plan. Just I don't think it was all that well thought out.
yeah. My bad was also F, pre FOMC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I made 3 non-lucrative trades in a row.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah, I think I've got a few of those.
yeah. I did, and this was a strong candidate for the good. I did after those pre FOMC non-lucrative trades.
Hmm.
I did come back to it and make 3 lucrative trades in a row and traded myself back up to. I think I made a tick for the day.
Yeah, yeah,
Turned a red day green. Um, because I made 3 non-lucrative trades in a row, and I didn't want to make any this week. I did
right.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
I was able to like step back and be like, holy fuck, I wasn't looking for any like I mean I was trading in the key area of interest, but like dom reactivity wasn't ever there.
Yeah. We learned that from some reviews of our stats that's like probably the one or two most important things we have to see.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely. So it's definitely my bad. None, 3 in a row that morning. Like neither of us were on it. And and part of me like I hope I'm not dragging you down. Like
No, no, because I had one lucrative trade on Wednesday, two lousies, and then three lousies after that. So no, I can't blame you for anything that I went through.
okay, so I'll blame you. You were dragging me down.
That's possible. That's possible.
No.
All right, should we talk
What's
about
up?
my ugly?
Yeah, let's talk about your ugly.
Uglies today.
Uh-oh.
I took a max drawdown
Oh,
and ended up having to take a red week. I still haven't reviewed my trades yet. I figured I needed to put some emotion behind it, and it was a lot of emotion today.
hmm.
That's what's so ugly about it. It's not that it was a red day, it was that the way I let it happen. I normally only take 3R on a day. My max drawdown is 5. I was going to be done at 3R and just call it and just lick my wounds, but then I saw another setup that I liked, so I went ahead and tried to put another trade on and move some stops and ended up taking the full 5R risk and did not work my favor.
Oh man.
Dude, it's I'm taking a
Oof.
positive out of this because I actually had zero issues following those drawdown rules. And that is actually a huge positive for me rather than trying to take another one to get it again, like thinking like, oh, well, fuck
Oh,
it,
it's
I'm
got
already there. Might as well.
got to
Uh,
claw back. What's the
yeah.
worst can happen? I'll lose some more. I'm already so down. What's
No, as soon as I hit that loss and then I knew that was at my max for the day, that was it. I shut it down and I walked away. I was completely done. No second thoughts.
fuck yeah.
And then I also crushed it on M period. So fuck, who knows?
Oh God, yeah, you fucking made yeah. You made more than up for it. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, you gotta apex an account.
I think I will for next week. Let's give it a shot.
I'm starting to think. See, but for me, like the NQ, I like doing it. I like doing it. I'm not where I can understand it yet, but this challenge it made me set up charts, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm just now starting to get the feel for it. Right? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
forcing me to learn the NQ. I've changed all my charts around for it. Like instead of 1,000 volume, it's weirdly a 500 volume, and then now all of a sudden I can see the structure.
Yeah, I've got a
It's just
375, and that one works pretty nicely. I like that one a
it's
lot.
it's weird, but you set it up different, and then all of a sudden you can see the order flow,
Right?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that funny how that works?
it's funny how that works. My ugly. I had a revenge trade.
Oh no, I had a few of those.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
there's only one, that's pretty fucking good.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I made a revenge trade. That amazing volume profile edge I found on the 30-day area that held.
Yeah.
Of course I went long there again.
Uh,
That's not the revenge trade. That's fine.
no.
I actually saw the reactivity show up again.
Mhm.
I'm perfectly acceptable taking that loss.
Okay.
The revenge trade was when that lost, guess who went long again lower without any absorption, without any reactivity in his direction, without a delta shift, without a rejection, without a trend,
Uh-huh.
full size,
That's textbook revenge.
textbook revenge. And it is ugly, my friend. It
Oh
is
man.
ugly. Oh God, I was looking at that and
Only one though. Damn. Only. Did you shut down immediately after that?
yes, that was my last trade of the day. Correct.
Fucking well done.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
sneak in there on occasion, man. You just gotta be on guard for it and ready to shut that shit down before it gets worse.
I fortunately right now I have seemed to be on a journey where, and I think you're right there with me. The bad days aren't as bad as they used to be.
Not anywhere close.
Yeah.
And the blow ups, the days where it feels like a blow up is not even a blow up. That means like I hit my max drawdown. That's not a blow up. That's planned allowable risk.
I I felt like I fell apart and blew up today,
Hmm.
and I ended the day down 7 points.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the feeling before I looked at that was, fuck, I am off my game. I can't trade like shit today. And then I'm going and journaling, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, yeah, not
I
bad.
guess I didn't do that bad.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
All right. Fucking night, dude.
Fucking A.
Progress, man.
Fucking
Sometimes it feels
progress.
like 2 steps back, 1 step forward, but we gotta zoom it out, man. We gotta zoom it out.
It's only been 3 years, Kyle.
Right. And compared to what we were doing 3 years ago.
we were about to on air mention that GameStop had a short percentage of over 100% and did nothing to trade it.
Right.
That's where we were 3 years ago.
Oh God, can we go back?
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
let's
right. Let's go back.
Let's play a bet song and wrap this thing up.
Let's make a bet.
I need it, wanna feed it, gonna win it if I take it from you. I'm filling my positions, quit your bitching, random's gonna lose. Got a chart full of levels and a stop that's not too tight. It's bet picking time in the shop, so pick 'em right.
All right, Dan, I hope you got a pick because I don't care. We won last month. I'm still riding that high.
Okay. Well, I had some stocks that I was looking at to play options on with distributions.
Mm-hmm.
Like gets to the bottom of the distribution, buy some calls, gets to the top, buy some puts.
Oh, okay.
Ford was one of those. I had that put that I'd already made some profit, and then I was sitting on a, was it $14? No, $13 put.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to, or maybe it was 14. I'll have to look at. Anyway, I dumped it before earnings, and then earnings hit, and then it went my way.
Yeah.
Ford is at a right in the middle of their distribution that I mapped out. So I think,
Yeah, that was one of the stocks that Jeremy sent to me asking about what our thoughts were, and that's exactly what I told him. I was like, it looks like it's right in the middle of a distribution. To me, I'd wait for the edges before I tried to put anything on with that.
yeah. Well, with their earnings coming out, they had a surprise, positive surprise to both, but their guidance is they're losing so much money on EVs. They're going to switch to hybrids for a while, and
Oh,
it doesn't look like the markets are liking that.
no.
But if you
Interesting.
pull over to CHPT, Charge Point Holdings,
Remember them?
take a look at that.
Okay. Wow. That is downward. I assume you want to short this thing, or you want to go long?
I want to go long. I might even personally buy some calls on Monday or Tuesday. We're going to see if that $7.90, $8 area holds again.
I mean, it's kind of doing a head and shoulders pattern. But if it's following the same pattern Ford just did, that descending triangle like that, it definitely broke the other way too.
So all I'm doing is identifying on the volume profile. We got this nice thick distribution with the bottom just underneath 8 and the top just above 9. And we had a huge sell-off day on Thursday that pushed it down right to the bottom, and then we gapped up from it, which tells me there's buying interest down there.
All right, where do you want to go long?
I want to go long. I'd love to get long 795.
Do you want to split your entry, or do you want to just go all or nothing?
Yeah, I want to do half at open, half at 795. I want the stop to be at 760.
And take profits.
TP1 is 850. TP2 is 9.
Okay. All right, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's get a random stock then. Random's going with energy sector. I think that's New York Stock Exchange. Southwestern Energy Company, SWN.
Okay, on the New York Stock Exchange. All right.
That is an interesting decision.
I would like to get some puts on this. No, why am I putting everything in the fucking bull market?
I know, right?
That's actually nice rounded bottom.
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Not just that, but it's also if you draw the trend line from the top.
Oh, it's just poked its head above that distribution too. Okay. Oh, and they've got earnings on August 3rd. They got earnings this week.
Oh, God damn it. Well, this is an energy company. Hopefully they aren't doing too well.
Oh, well, with all this fucking heat, they're not producing as much energy, but they're certainly gouging prices.
Oh, right. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess we'll see what happens there, huh?
Yeah, okay. So
It already got the kiss back, too. Damn it.
yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah. Fuck.
It did.
All right. Well,
Shh.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's earnings. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. We're going CHPT, Charge Point Holdings, and Random's got Southwestern Energy Company. Both have to do with electricity, strangely enough. But I guess you could say that with almost any company
Copycat.
now. Yeah, random.
Imitation's the biggest form of flattery, Random.
Ooh. Oh, well, thanks for sticking around to the end, folks. We always have a great time with y'all. But sadly, we have to close up shop. We'll be back at you soon next week with the thrilling results of that bet pick and some more shenanigans.
But until then, share this episode with your friends like the Bahamas shares its criminals with the U.S. and take care.
Happy trades.
Two Bulls in a China Shop is an entertainment program, and all thoughts and opinions expressed in the show belong to the hosts and not of any company. They are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual or on any specific security or investment product. It is only intended to provide entertainment about stocks in the financial industry of trading. If you make trades based on what you hear in this show, you assume all risks for those trades.